Old Lane Graves was unaware he was in mortal danger. Building a sandcastle on the shore of Disney's Seven Seas Lagoon, he bent over to scoop the wet sand, according to the final incident report. That's when his father, Matt, heard a splash in the water and turned to find an alligator.
Guys, what's up? If you're new to the channel, I welcome you, and if you're returning, welcome back. That's usually how I start. That's how I'll start today. Today it's early in the morning, and we had to park in the cast member parking over at the Grand Floridian. Now, I'm at the most magical place on earth, Walt Disney World. We're going to the Grand Floridian because there's something there I want to show you. Unfortunately, although it's the most magical place on earth, I want to show you where a tragic accident happened with little Lane Graves. I'll tell you a little bit about it. I'll show you the memorial that they have there now, but let's go check it out. We all know that Florida is famous for alligators, and alligators live right here on the Disney property as well. Well, a little boy, Lane Thomas Graves, was snatched right off the beach here. I'll tell you a little bit about it, but it's so tragic and so sad. His father ran over to try and save him.
It was just after 9 p.m. at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, just across from Disney's Magic Kingdom. The Graves family of 4 from Nebraska, 3 days into their vacation, enjoying the sandy beach. Lane standing in ankle-deep water when the 5 to 7 foot alligator emerged and attacked him. His father, Matt, struggled to pry the boy from the gator's grip.
Now, this is the Seven Seas Lagoon, and Magic Kingdom is right across the way. See all these, see all the signs that say alligators and snakes? This wasn't here. This was actually a beach. Like, you could play in the water. Well, Lane Thomas Graves was only 2 years old. He only weighed 30 pounds. They had come out here around 8:30 p.m. He came out with his parents. And they came out to watch the movie Zootopia. It was June 14th, 2016. So around 8:30 they come out, and around dusk is when alligator hunting time is. Now, as I had said before, this fence wasn't here. The signs weren't here warning of alligators. It did say no swimming, but there were no signs that said alligators or snakes. It just said no swimming, but there were no fence here, and you could just go in the water and collect water and sand and just play. And that's what they were doing. The interesting thing is that people did report to Disney staff that they had seen alligators, but nobody had done anything. A South Carolina tourist actually spotted an alligator from his hotel porch about an hour before the attack. And he saw children in the ankle-deep water, and he was actually just going to the door to warn them. Right here, the alligators are coming right near the shoreline. And right here on this beach, that's where the children were playing. As I had mentioned, his father, Matt, was only a few feet away and actually heard the commotion, but he thought it was fish. Now he runs over to help save his boy. He bends over the water and he sees the gator grab him. Now Matt jumps into the water and tries to open the gator's mouth, but it injured his hands as well.
Graves told police it grabbed him and pulled him back into the water. Another bystander described Matt running out of the water with blood all over the right side of his face and right hand. Unable to free his child, he was yelling, "Please come help my son, a gator got him." A sheriff's deputy says he saw Lane's mother, Melissa, pacing up and down the beach, clutching her other child and screaming.
It all happened right here. The whole event was so tragic. And one of the most tragic things is that they didn't even find his body till the following day. They searched this whole lagoon, and it was after a 16-hour search. They concluded 3 of the 6 alligators caught by the trappers fit to the one that could have taken Lane.
At about 1:45 today, members of the Orange County Sheriff's Office dive team located what is believed to be the remains of the deceased 2-year-old, and I'll identify him in just a few moments. At about 3:30 today, we recovered the remains of the 2-year-old from the water, and that body has now been turned over to the Orange County Medical Examiner's Office for an autopsy. The family, I'm going to go ahead and identify. The parents are Matt and Melissa Graves from Elkhorn, Nebraska. The 2-year-old is Lane Graves.
Now, let me tell you about what was put here in August of 2017. It's a special lighthouse that commemorates Lane Graves. And I'll show it to you, and it's right here at the Disney Resort. Anybody can come out here and take a look at it. It's right there. The Lane Thomas Foundation, a beacon of hope, a light of love. Now, this was a charitable fund created by the boy's parents after his death that helps financially support families with children who need organ transplants. So they really tried to turn this into a positive, as much as they could. But it was August 2017 where Walt Disney World installed this memorial sculpture. Right here. Now, as I said, there are so many tragic elements of this, and I couldn't even imagine putting myself in that father's shoes. That whole family suffered, and they just came out here to watch a movie, but it's just one of those unfortunate accidents you just I guess it could have been prevented, but you don't expect that to happen. It's just crazy. But they tried to turn it into something positive, and they started the Lane Thomas Foundation, and I think that's amazing. I'm so glad I got to share it with you. Hopefully, at least brought it to light. Go check out the Lane Thomas Foundation and what they do, because they do a lot of good. And may this little 2-year-old boy rest in peace. Like, I did a lot of research for this, and I watched videos of Lane singing. And it just brings, it's just not a name anymore. It brings the little child to life. And so it's hard to think of what happened here. But hit that subscribe button below, like the video, share your thoughts. I appreciate you watching. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.